Great morning, my sweet little bunnies. How are you all? I am sure you all must be fine because you all are doing your warm up exercises every day. And yes, do not forget to drink lots and lots of water every day to keep your body hydrated. Okay? All right. Now, ma'am is going to talk about few safety rules. What is safety? See, I have this sharp knife. If I am going to play with this sharp knife, I might get a cut on my finger and it might hurt and it might bleed. So, staying away from dangerous things like scissor, knife, sockets, and to be very careful means safety. It means safety. So now we will discuss few safety rules. Safe. We should follow few safety rules at home, at school, on the road, and actually everywhere because we want to be safe so that we do not get hurt. Yes, so today ma'am is going to talk about few safety rules. But before that, I am going to tell you a short story. Are you all ready to listen? Yes, so open your ears, open your eyes, and look at ma'am. Once upon a time, there were two friends. One was Gattu and one was Battu. Like the names Gattu and Battu? Yes, Gattu and Battu went to Mr. Bear's house. And when they reached Mr. Bear's house, they saw Mr. Bear was not inside the house. The house was empty. But Gattu and Battu were hungry. Their stomach was empty. Suddenly, they saw a jar of biscuits, and that jar of cookies or biscuits was kept on a high shelf. So they wondered that they want to have cookies, but how to get those cookies? So Gattu got a stool and tried to climb on that stool to get that jar of cookies. Once he stood on the stool started shaking and he was about to fall. But then Mr. Bear arrived and he scolded Gattu and put him down and told him the first safety rule that we should never climb any stool or chair when there is nobody at home. So, what is the first rule? We should never climb any stool or chair or any high furniture if we are alone at home. Yes? Do you also agree with me? Yes. Then Mr. Bear said, now I am going to tell you few more safety rules which you are going to follow at your home. Then he said, never play with matchstick, fire, because if you're going to play with these things, your clothes or your fingers might get burnt and you will not feel safety. Yes? Then he said, let's talk about the third safety rule. Never touch a hot pan or toaster or heater. If you're going to touch a hot pan, what will happen? Your hands will burn and it will pain you a lot. Yes? Okay. Now, the fourth safety rule is never to touch any electric appliance or sockets with wet hands. What will happen if you will touch with your wet hands? You might get an electric shock and it will also give you pain. So, do not touch any appliances with wet hands. Now, the next safety tip is not to touch any sharp objects like scissor, knife or blade, because if you are going to touch them or you are going to play with them, what will happen? You might get a deep cut and you might bleed. So, never do this thing when you are alone at home. Next safety tip, always when you are playing, after playing, keep all your toys back in the cupboard, because if your toys are scattered here and there, somebody might trip on that and might get hurt. Yes? So we will always, after playing, keep our toys and other things back in their place. Other things back in their place. And the last safety tip. What is the last safety tip? You might have stairs in your house. We should never run on the stairs. Run up or running down is a big no, because you might slip on the stairs and you might hurt your head, your shoulder or any body part. So do you want to hurt yourself? No, you don't want to hurt yourself, because you all want to be safe. And for being safe, what are you going to do? You all are going to follow these safety rules at home. Is that clear? So, similarly, Gattu and Battu also learned safety rules, and they promised Mr. Bear that we will never do this again and we will always follow the safety rules. I hope you all have understood the safety rules, and now you will follow these rules and also make others follow this rule. Promise? Very nice. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.